Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I was having trouble logging on for some reason. Are you there, Wolf?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I can barely hear you. There we go. All right, it was my mic. Um, I don't know. Did the chat disappear on you as well, or just my side?
I see the chat so far.
Okay. Let me make sure my volume's down on my YouTube side. Hey, Nonya, the link is in the description. Come up. I think she wanted to come up too, so
Yeah, Nonya, get your ass up here.
yeah, I just want to provide a stream for a few people that wanted to discuss some things. So yeah, I think you and Nunya, you know, want to discuss some things. So I'll give you guys the floor. I can't, I
Yeah.
can't, I can't sleep. I have insomnia so bad. Anyways, I was like, I was planning on going live. I just didn't know what to go live about, and I was like, well, we'll see what happens.
Well, I got hit up by a few people on IG. Let me know somebody's going on a rampage, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so what did I do exactly to set any of this off?
Yeah,
I was kind of
And
thinking the same thing.
And the only thing that I could think of is being in Vic's live saying to JD that I don't run a daycare to please keep my name out of your mouth. I have never done anything wrong to you. Is all
That's
I
exactly
said
what
to
you
him.
said. Yeah.
So
I,
I just don't understand the retaliation from that, the craziness from it, and all that. And I already know the video that he's talking about. And I was just leaving the detective's office about to go pick up my kid. And three-quarters of the way through the live, I said, guys, I have no weed, so smoke for me. I left my shit at home.
Yep.
So,
But then again, Wolf, he didn't listen to this stuff himself. He's just taking the word of someone else.
oh yeah.
So, because all I said was, hey, Vic, 502 is timing Telly out for nothing. And Vic had just said, don't time anyone out unless it's a dog's. That's what he said. But 502 got hurt by words and timed Telly out.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it hard to believe a murderer gets hurt by words so much on YouTube of all fucking places. And to talk shit about us and say you're coming after us now, we've done nothing. And Jen A wants to sit over there and co-sign. Jen A, you wanted to fight me. I came up here to be nice to you. You started being a cunt to me. A fucking cunt. And JD, Nate, I don't know who Nate is. I've never talked shit about him, but for as far as I know, you are all a bunch of cunts. Every fucking last one of you.
yeah, I'm just giving you guys the floor. You guys can talk. I'm fiddling around with my StreamYard because it keeps glitching. So you can continue. I'm just gonna be on mute for a little bit.
I think we stopped talking because we noticed it's glitching every once in a while too.
Yeah, it is. And I'm just annoyed by it. Somebody that hides behind a fucking screen and keyboard and don't let no one else speak. I got banned over there as soon as I asked what I done. So that's all they do. And then talk about people like we've done something.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. I'm not worried about it.
And to say you're going to call CPS on someone right off the jump, I thought we
Yeah.
don't bring kids into it, John Davis. That's what you're doing, is bringing fucking kids into it. For no reason. Wolf's done nothing to nobody. It seems like to me, John Davis, you're on a rampage of getting catchers and decoys out of here. Because you was talking shit about APP too. How many catches do you have, John Davis? How many? You're over here trying to strike out catchers for what?
Here we go again, another glitch.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the. No, I don't know if they're talking about. Yeah, just go ahead and hide that person because we're talking about Dream floral organs or any
Christy,
other names
nobody
that you have.
edited your fucking baby clip. No, you said that shit. It's in there. I'll give you a fucking timestamp if you're too fucked up to go see it yourself. I did not edit that video at all besides make it shorter. It's the only fucking thing I done. You said the shit. You said it with your own fucking mouth. We've all heard it. So, go on, Christy. Maybe you should go watch it again and listen.
Seeing the full video too.
Exactly. We watched the full video. How the fuck do you think I got the clip of it, stupid? Make this shit make sense, Christy. Where's the fifth boy at? How about that? Fucking weirdo. You and your boyfriend Jonathan Robbins. Dude's over there talking about my connections. I fucking confirmed that there's 5 kids that are fucking adopted. Da 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 da. Yeah, right. And then you blame the 6th kid because it's in the funny. If you go watch Jules' full video, Krusty, you talk about the 5th kid and you say how amazing he is. I don't remember where you said he was, but it's on the full video. Go fucking listen to that shit, bitch. So which one of you are lying? You just can't fucking stop, huh? Can't stop lying. That's all you fucking do is lie, lie, lie. Oh, Christy can't get you guys no locals links because she's been kicked off of it because she's a fucking liar. Like Alex said. Remember that time? Yeah. Remember, Wolf, when I told y'all that one day she tried to lie to me and say that she was driving and the bitch was over there on lock stream sitting at her kitchen table? Like somebody's fucking stupid. That's all you do is lie. Christy, pull up. The link's at the top. Pull up. We can have a conversation about it.
Yeah, just real quick, folks. What I meant by that is I don't want anybody, if they're talking about Nate, whether it be Dream Floral or there's like 3 other Nates, I just want to make sure nobody.
That's the only person I've talked about was Nate Dream Floral. But I've never talked bad about him either. He's
No,
cool.
it was an alt account. So,
Oh.
hey, baby love, how are you? Christy, I need to confirm it's you. If you guys wanted to come up, I don't know. She's in the basement right now. Christy's in the basement.
She can turn her camera on and prove that it's her. I don't know.
Yeah, I just need to prove it's you, Christy.
Yep, she can turn her camera on and turn it off. I don't care. Don't come up here with no lies and bullshit over talking people, though. Be fair.
I don't think it's actually her. Christy, can you turn your camera on so I can
If she don't turn her
you?
camera on, don't let her up here.
Oh, I'm not. Trust me. Usually, no, I'm not drunk. I quit
No,
that.
he's not drunk, but y'all wanted the fucking smoke. You got it now.
He knows how to
All
check
you-
those 3 dots on the side and check the authentication too.
Okay, Christy, I got you. Thanks. All right, she's got her. You can turn your camera off if you want, and here she comes.
It is me.
Okay.
I don't want to fight. I just want to say,
I'll let you talk. I won't fight with you.
exactly. I just want to say, I don't need to explain anything to anyone, but if anybody wants or has the time to go to see the original stream at Jules, like the one that I have at Bill's, pulling the strings about my DV that I cried my heart out, like those very embarrassing streams that I've done, and also the one that I showed my medicine that I've never told anyone to delete. It's because that's me. Okay, so that's point number 1. Point number 2, it's I would have been the happiest person on earth if that story about the student was true. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just gonna go on talking. Um, the, there was a student, but there's 2 stories. One was the girl that you said it was a boy, and in my comments that it's deleted now in your community post. I told you that it was not 5 siblings. There were 4 adopted and 1 wasn't adopted, and that they were all boys. No, there were
Right, hang
4
on.
boys. Hold on.
Yeah.
There were 4 boys and 1 girl. 1 boy is still not adopted, and I have proof from today that somebody from the community has it in screenshot that the boy that has a cell phone in the orphanage is he's 12 now. He's crying, like begging and saying in Spanish, and I can send it to you, Nanya. I
I
will
don't want to see
on a
that.
DM, saying, "I pray every night to get adopted." He will never get adopted. Once you
He
get
sends
into
that
the
to you?
system, no, not to me, to the chat, and we're six people in the chat. The six people that are in the chat are the four new mothers of their brothers and sister, because I don't smuggle and I don't sell them. We
Oh,
work with the government and we do it low key. And we have a chat because we're the godmothers. Me
okay.
and Mirna, it's
Uh-huh.
my friend,
Uh-huh.
we took care of those boys for a year for
Mm-hmm.
them not to go into the orphanage, and
Mm-hmm.
found them families that had money and a way of living
Mm-hmm.
to raise them, right? So
Right.
he had emotional problems, and he lived with three different families, and
Okay,
wait, he
hang on,
went
because
back
you're
to the
saying a
orphanage.
lot that I don't get to respond to so far, that I'm
Yeah,
going to
so
forget some
so
of it.
that's
So if I can
one.
just cover what you've said so far, if you don't mind.
Yes,
Um,
that's one
s-
case.
okay, so I didn't say that you were smuggling babies. I never have
No,
said
no,
you
no, no,
smuggle
no. You
babies. I
never
know
said
that.
that.
Let me
No, you
finish
never.
though.
No, no, no.
Right,
I'm,
but
I'm, I'm.
let me
No,
finish
no,
though. Let me
no, no,
finish
no.
though.
I'm not. I'm saying in general because that's why I didn't refer to
Right,
you by name, because it's
right.
been said all over.
Right.
I'm
I
just
didn't
saying,
say it.
like, for
I've just
everyone
right, but
listening.
let me finish talking though, Christy. Hang on a second.
Okay.
So, as far as you commenting on my community page, maybe you're saying something that's against the guidelines. I don't know. I have not blocked you. Your little buddy Jonathan that's still gonna getting a restraining order on me keeps bothering me on there on the same community
No,
post,
he's not my
talking
friend.
shit. Well, he's trying to white knight for you an awful lot on stuff saying that I'm accusing you of stuff that I did not
Yes.
accuse you of. You asked me the other night in Cap's panel, because, Mom, we are
Mm-hmm.
talking one at a time, ma'am. Um, in Cap's panel, you asked me in the chat to prove that you said you had a child was given to you from your student, and I done
Yes.
just that. That's
No, you
exactly what I
didn't.
done. No, hang on, let me finish. I let you finish. I
Okay.
did do that. I cut the clip to make it shorter so we didn't have to watch
No.
2 hours of a panel, ma'am. Let me speak.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours of a panel. I clipped it right there before and after it, and it's exactly what you said. I did not edit anything in that video. We can pull the original one up right now too if you would like. But you also contradict yourself, because in that same video that I showed earlier and on Jules's panel, you stated that the government was not involved in all of them. These are your words, Christy, that we're telling you. These are not the words we are all making up. This is the words you're saying. So
So,
how can one take it unless it's the words you say,
okay.
you know?
Oh, okay, I understand. The government wasn't working with us at the beginning because we rescued them, because beforehand we called the emergency number
Real
to
quick, hold on,
report them.
hold on, James. I just have to make sure that's you or whoever it is, real quick. Um, I gotta be careful. I just
Yeah,
two
that's
fingers
fine.
or peace sign something real quick, and then I'll let you up if that's who it is.
So, anyways, those five siblings, four are adopted, and I'm in a group chat, and they see each other every Sunday tomorrow, and they know their brother and sister, but they all live with different families, and we all like we're like comadres in Spanish. It's like the godmothers. We did our best to keep them together, and for them to be raised together, even though they don't live together. Okay, so there's one left, and that's 12, and that's the one that's still in the orphanage and is praying to get adopted, but he's not going to get adopted because of the age.
Okay, and
And I
I
have,
understand that, and that's sad to
okay,
hear,
so
and I
that,
believe you on that, but this is the
okay,
thing. Hang on
so
one
that,
second. What, let me answer
but
that real quick though. The government
no,
became like Aha said, the government became involved whenever I started asking questions about it, because in that same
no.
panel of Jules, you did not say any of this. You said
Did
quite the
you?
No, I
opposite.
didn't, because I skipped a lot of parts because they were not important. I didn't think people were gonna think that I did, like that
But you guys
helping
made jokes
kids
about it
find
too, though.
family. Yes, exactly. I did make jokes, but I never thought that people were gonna be so intense to think that I was like selling or giving out children.
I mean,
Maybe because
I
I
understand
thought
that.
that people knew me,
I
like
understand
as a
that.
person, and we don't.
And
That's the truth.
right, and I
So,
can understand that. And because
okay,
I know coming into it, you might not know it, you might be innocent enough, but this is what I am going to say.
exactly,
But this is what I
exactly.
am going to say. I, again, have not said that any of these accusations were what I thought happened. These are just what you have said. So this is the things that you have said that do not sound right. And anybody with common sense would call the shit out too. So you
Yes,
can't be mad at
okay.
me
So
for
now
it.
I'm
You've said
explaining.
it.
Now
Right,
I'm explaining.
but
So
now
I
you
have
have zero
number two and
credibility,
number
so an
one.
explanation really doesn't go anywhere because you have zero credibility. You went and tried to do some foul ass shit to me. So I
No,
don't
no, no,
believe a
no,
word you
no.
say.
No, you
Sorry,
know,
but it's
no,
true.
no. Okay.
No, that's
The,
true.
the only way that I can make you look bad, it's that well, let me before that. The boy that you wrote boy, but it's a girl. That's the other case, not the siblings that they
The
gave
one you
her to
doxed?
me in like in a diaper. Yeah, from
Yeah,
a
that was the
15 year
student that
old.
gave it to you. Yeah, your student,
Yeah,
you said.
she was not my
You
student. I
said
work
that.
at an elementary school, so 15 is not
Okay, can
elementary.
we play the video real quick and then discuss it afterwards? That
And
way
then,
everybody
but
can see it, because some
no,
haven't.
but not yours. I want
Oh, okay,
Jules.
that's what I thought.
I
We
want
play it,
Jules.
pull it up.
You know why? You know
Get
why
it.
I want Jules? Because I talked about that student you're referring
Okay.
to
Okay, get
that you
it, pull it
cut.
up. Well, I didn't want to dox them
And
any more than you
but
already
wait,
did.
Nanya, let me talk.
But an
Can I
explanation
please
isn't
finish?
needed. You
No,
don't
it is
understand.
needed because you know
It's
where I'm
not, because
going.
nobody
You
believes
know where
you.
I'm going, and you know that you're
We're
lying.
past
So
the
let me.
explanation part of it,
No, no,
though.
no, no, no,
I don't
no,
lie.
no,
It was
no, no,
words
no.
that you said, ma'am.
People in chat and on panel. I have let her speak, and I am speaking.
Because
So
you're
if
telling us
you
a
want
bunch of
to
shit that's
speak,
not
I'll give you
needed.
your space and your time. But when I want to speak, please give me my minutes
But I'm saying you
because
don't
I
have to
want to
explain it.
explain my student situation that
Nobody
you
believes
claim
you.
is different. Nobody believes me because you made up a story and
I
clipped it
never made up a story about you, and I didn't clip anything, Christy. Let me play it. I'll play mine. We'll
from
play
Jules.
Jules's, and then we'll
From
see who clipped
Jules.
what and see whose is
No,
lying, right?
from
Just
You
play
are
it,
Jules.
Nonya.
so fucking gone. I'm
No,
gonna be quiet. Go
from
ahead and
Jules.
talk. Spill your
I
lies. Hurry up,
had
bitch.
a student. Okay, I had a student. I'm gonna talk. I don't care. I had a student named Emily. In Emily, not Emilia. Emily in English, living in Mexico, and she's like brown. And she was my ex student. And then one day I saw her with inhaling glue, and she was pregnant. So I loved her because she had been my student for 6 years, and I tried to get her into those facilities that we do have here in Mexico, that they help you live during your pregnancy, being drug free, and then deciding if you're going to be drug free and keep your baby or give it up for adoption. I tried that for 2 months with her, and she didn't want help, and I let her go. I found out months after that she had no baby, no belly, and she was still on drugs. I still, to this day,
Mm.
I swear, look what I'm gonna say. I have a dead kid.
Oh
I
my god.
swear for my dead child that
Dear
I do
God.
not know
Please
what
stop.
happened
Don't
to
do
my
that.
student.
You're
No, 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 no.
disgusting.
Please
You
don't do
clipped.
that.
That's
You're
No,
gross.
disgusting.
no,
Christy,
you clipped
stop.
the story, and I told that
Okay, so
story
you're
at
hang on a second.
Jules.
You're saying that I edited that video is what you're telling me right now, Christy. You were saying
Yes,
that I edited that video to make it sound like you said that. Is that what you're saying?
that I gave a baby student
No.
away. Yes,
No, not that you gave a baby student away, Christy. Stay with me
you
here.
said that. You
No,
said
that's not
that.
what I said. That sentence makes no sense, Christy.
What
Listen,
did you
pay
say then?
attention.
Okay.
You stated, Christy, you said that a student gave you, Christy, a child, which is what
Yes,
you said.
it's the same.
Now you are claiming that I clipped that video to make it sound like you said that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, no
Okay, let's
student gave
see.
me a child.
Enough
No
talk. Let's
student.
see. I'm going to pull it up. Hold on. No more talking,
No.
Christy. Let somebody else talk.
Hey,
I'm going to
hey,
pull the video up
Christy.
for you.
Hey, Christy.
I want Jules' video. Jules.
I'm
Hey,
pulling it up.
Christy. Christy.
Who is, yes, hi. Who is this?
I just got a question.
I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone, so I can't
That's
see.
okay.
It's
That's
PHI.
okay. I just got a
Okay.
question.
Yes.
When you did the Jules interview
Mm-hmm.
and you talked about your husband
Yes.
and you said in the beginning
That
that
he was
he
the
can you
wonderfulest
are you
man
going to
in the
keep
world.
interrupting me? Can I
No.
talk?
Yes.
Okay, so you said at the beginning of that how great he was, that
Mm-hmm.
you and him had a disagreement one time and that was it. No, he
Yes.
never, after that, never laid his hands on you, never did anything to you.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yes.
Then all of a sudden, you come up with he's abused you for 20 something years and done this for 20 something years.
22.
Okay, so which is it?
I have paperwork.
I mean,
It's
yeah, you got
22.
paperwork
I was
now. You
okay.
got paperwork
Sammy,
now.
Sammy. Okay, can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yes, it's true. I said that at that moment, at that day, I was happy. It had been like 1 month of happiness, like rush, because we reconciled when that interview came up. And I was codependent. I was in an abusive relationship, of course. And
So
that
can you
wait,
understand?
I'm not
So
done.
when you said
Now
that,
that
so when
now
you
that I
said
have
that,
a
you admit then that you contradicted yourself when you said that, correct?
I was feeling it that way that
You
day. Yes.
contradicted yourself when you said that, correct?
I know I didn't. I was feeling it that day.
Okay, so why in the fuck, when you get asked about it, why are you looking at other people and saying you're this and you're that? Because we called you out on your contradiction.
No, no, no. I'm not
You
saying
have. I've heard you.
Yeah.
give me an example. And I'll be honest.
Every time you say PHI made fun of my DV.
Oh
No,
yeah,
PHI
it is
didn't.
true.
Mm-hmm.
No, PHI didn't. PHI called you out on contradicting yourself.
No, I'm talking about the song that you have no.
I didn't make the
It's not
song,
your
Christy.
She.
fault.
I
It's not
didn't
your
make the
fault.
song, Christy. I didn't
Yeah,
make that
I
song.
know. I
I'm
know.
not
I know.
Haystack.
Yeah, I know.
Yet you
I
keep
don't like it.
throwing my name out there because someone else made a video. I called you out on your contradiction of you saying your husband was so great, and then
Yes.
all of a sudden he abused you for 22 years. You
Yes.
contradicted yourself, and you just admitted that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
then stay
Because
the fuck off of my back, blaming me for your own shit.
no,
Exactly.
I haven't
Stop
talked about
blaming me.
you.
Stop blaming me for your own shit because I called you out on it.
Well, that's
No,
like when I took her
no,
wrench
no,
and
no,
called her
no,
out
no,
on her
no.
shit. She comes after me too,
What
so I
got
get
me
that.
mad with you, Sammy, is that you mentioned DV, and it doesn't have to be because I lied or didn't lie when I did the Jules interview. Remember, I am part of a 22-year relationship of being a codependent of domestic violence. It's not how you think.
But
So I can
But
defend him while he's
because
hitting
I
me.
called you out, on your own contradiction, it's my
Yes.
fault.
that's wild. No, it's not.
No,
No, it's
no,
fucking
it's not
not.
your fault, but you
Then
don't.
stay the fuck. Keep my name out of your
But,
mouth, Christy.
but you
I
don't
didn't do that. You
exactly.
did
So
that.
keep your name out of your mouth, my name out of
You
your
did
mouth.
that, girl. You
No,
did that.
no,
Hang
no.
on, hang on, hang on.
You
Sammy Joe don't
started
talk
talking
about
about my
anybody
DV. Nobody was
unless
calling
y'all sit
out.
there and start saying her name. So it seems
Why
like
do
you're
you
just
talk
gonna.
about me? Who said you
Nobody's
could talk
talking
about my
about
DV?
you.
No, it's
You
not
are
you,
talking
Nonya.
about you, and we
I'm
listen to
talking
what you
about
say about
Sammy.
you, and we call
No,
you out on your
Sammy.
bullshit that you're saying about yourself. I'm sorry that you can't keep up with it, but we have all shown proof to everything, and not one of you
Proof?
cocksuckers have shown proof of
Proof?
any fucking thing.
Proof? A
Yes,
clip
proof, like I
note
did
and
tonight in
my
my panel.
picture?
Yes,
And what you
proof,
did is that's
exactly.
wrong.
Nonya,
No,
did
Number
you get the
two,
I'm
link to the
it's a
channel?
boy and it's a
I'm trying to get
girl.
the link to the
I
And
can't
channel.
number
find it.
three,
Okay,
it's
just
not
play the
five
clip.
boys. It was 4 boys and 1 girl.
Christy, can you
So
calm down
have
while
it.
everybody else is talking, please? I was trying to hear
You
TC.
have
Can
it
you be
wrong,
quiet?
Nanya. You have it
No,
wrong.
we all have it wrong, but you have it right. Is that what you're telling me? We all have it wrong, but you have it
Your
right.
community post is wrong.
My community post is not wrong. It is exactly what you said. Do you have any other proof
I
that
gave
it's
a
not?
girl
Okay,
Jeff,
I'm
up
gonna
on
pull up the video for
adoption,
you to
and you
play.
said it was a
Okay.
I
boy.
got you.
I can't
Oh, so
find the
that's the
channel.
part she got wrong, the gender.
Yeah, I
and
can't
that's the
find
big
Jules'
issue.
channel either, so it's fine. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
she
play what
can
I
wait
have.
gremlin.
The gender not being correct is the problem.
Right,
Nonya,
that's the
all.
problem, not the problem that she fucking got a kid from her student, like she said.
Exactly.
Fucking get outta
I
here.
never got
Exactly.
a baby
There
from
you
the
Christy,
go.
are you
student.
serious
So,
right now?
so
Yes.
sorry, y'all. It was the
I would
gender
be
that was wrong.
I'll go edit the video.
excited if that was true.
Okay,
I
I'll
would
go
have
edit the
rescued a
post.
baby.
Christy,
I would
hush.
have.
I
You
will
have
go edit the
contradicted
post for
yourself
you
so
and
many
put a
fucking
girl.
times,
My
Christy.
God. Fucking ridiculous.
You think
No
so?
credibility.
None. Zero credibility. You're just like Scabby. You might as well just get off the panel and let us finish doing what we're doing because you're
Oh,
ridiculous. I'm
because
gonna
you're
play this
better
video
than
again.
me?
You're gonna have to
Nonya,
mute
did you get the
everybody
link
though.
to her channel?
I don't have the link to her channel. No, I don't have it. But I've got this video that I know that I
Okay,
didn't
so
edit.
it's gonna be fast and
What?
easy. Yeah, it's gonna be fast and easy. People
Okay,
in
so
chat,
can you pull it up then?
Everybody.
I've
no,
already said it in chat,
Oh my
and
god,
no,
now
they're
I'm gonna
not.
get bullied for a
go
while
to
the
the
next day.
Be
original
quiet.
video and
Okay,
Be
watch.
quiet and let us
She
watch.
took it. It came from the original video, girl. What do you think?
Yeah.
She took some picture of you and threw it up there and made you say something? That came from the original video where you
Yeah.
contradicted yourself several times, Christy.
I don't even know how to edit it like you're acting like I done. I'm not that good at editing. Sorry, not sorry. Now listen and be quiet.
And
I don't know how to
that
say
is
it.
funny.
In my journey of helping people, I've gotten 2 kids. Like two different, a boy and a girl, in different years that their moms didn't want them.
Yeah.
One was the girl was 1.5 years when literally like with the diaper and a shirt.
Yep. Wow.
That's the number 2. You said it was a boy.
She was 15.
Can you be quiet?
And
Well,
and
you
the
were
other one, the boy, there were 5 brothers, and me and 2 friends helped put all of them, the 5 siblings, in different homes, and 4 of them are legally adopted now.
That's what I just said.
And the girl
So,
too. I'm the godmother of both.
let's go to the
Because
student.
here the like doing it legally,
Yep.
it's garbage. Like
Yeah.
Okay,
my student could have.
that's the truth. Let's go
Are
to
you
the
gonna keep
student.
talking? Or are you gonna shut the fuck up so we can hear it, Christy? It's coming
Okay.
right now, so shut up.
Okay.
Taken the baby to the what's it called when you don't want a baby?
Like an
Oh,
orphanage kind of thing.
Yeah,
Or, yeah.
and the baby would have grown without being adopted because that's how paperwork and shit goes here.
Yeah.
So the mother didn't want to, like, she didn't want the baby, but not want because she didn't have money.
Right,
But
she just
she
wasn't-
didn't want to keep her there and not
Yep.
have a life.
Exactly. Yep.
So I have a couple of friends. My friend got married and he cannot have kids and she cannot have kids. And he's an only son and she's an only daughter. And like, but
That's
they had
great.
been on waiting list for 7 years. And
Wow.
I gave him the baby and we did everything legally. And
Yep.
now she's 7. That was 5 years ago.
Oh, why would
Yeah.
you be picked on
Oh,
for
look,
that?
I'm going to show you a picture.
Yeah, and
Now
he works
something.
for
Hang
the
on a second,
American
Christy.
Embassy.
Christy. Shh.
Okay,
I'm
where's
gonna
the
do you a
student?
favor
I
real
want to
quick.
go
Can you
to
be
the
quiet?
student.
Can you be quiet? I'm gonna skip this little part here because I don't want you to dox the fucking little girl like you did in Jules's. Okay? So I'm gonna
Okay.
be a good human being and skip where you doxed the little girl because you're so fucking genius,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yes. And then let's go to the student.
Okay, shut up. It will happen. Okay, it's there.
That's her. But the boy's like perfect. Let me show you the boy.
Oh, but the boy's perfect. But I thought he didn't get adopted. Damn.
I mean, you gave them literally a life.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? So,
Yes.
I think Locksmith says, "LOL, I stole a baby." She gave a baby a life, Locksmith.
So it's the little things
Little
that
bugger.
that fill my heart.
Yeah.
And well, that's not little. I didn't know what I was doing when I did it. I just like acted how I should. Like I just got a
Thank you,
baby, and
friendly.
who wants a baby?
Yes. Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, but everything
I
turned
agree,
out
friendly.
perfect because we were doing good things.
Yep.
Even though it was not very legal at the moment, but we got help, and it is what it is. And that's
I think it was amazing that you did it, to be honest. I mean, those kids have a life now, and
Did you just
know,
hear
are being
that?
cared.
My student could have taken the baby.
My student, rewind. Nobody said that.
Right here. Hang on one second. I'm sorry. I have a video playing in the background. I ran it past too quick whenever I was trying not to dox the little girl. Hang on. It's back a little bit.
son, and she's an only daughter, and like, but
That's
they had
great.
been on a waiting list for 7 years, and
Wow.
I gave him the baby, and we did everything legally, and now she's 7. That was 5 years ago.
Oh, why would
Yeah.
you be picked on for that?
I'm gonna show you a picture. Huh?
I'm like, screw. I said, why would you be picked on for that? Screw the people who have something to say. Like, you
Because I stole
literally
a
gave
baby.
them. Well, I mean, I guess technically, but you know,
This
you
is the
gave them
girl.
a
Hold
life.
on.
I think it's a little bit before this. I don't want to chance putting the girl's picture back up here. I should have taken it out, but I didn't. I just run it back a little
Right.
bit.
But
She just
she
wasn't-
didn't want to keep her there and not
Yep.
have a life.
Exactly. Yep.
So I have a couple of, because here the like doing it legally,
Yep.
it's garbage. Like
Yeah.
my student could have taken the baby to the
Did you hear that, Christy? My student could have taken the baby. Did you hear that?
But you forwarded a lot.
No, I didn't. I didn't even
You
forward
just
at all.
heard
Are you
your phone
fucking
mouth
kidding
say
me?
it.
Continue.
The fuck?
It's another story.
No, it's not.
Continue.
It's the same
Press play.
fucking one. Listen,
No,
Christy, pay attention.
It's
Look at the
a drug
screen.
addicted student
No,
that I had
no,
that
no, no,
didn't
no, no,
want help.
no. No, ma'am.
Yes.
Look at the video.
Contradiction queen over there.
This is 1 minute and 22 seconds into the fucking video. I rewound it, is what I did. Pay attention. I did not fast forward it any. I rewound it because I went past it trying not to dox the little girl, okay? That you did. So open
No.
your ears, get your mind together. Are you sober enough to do this right
I
now?
know what I have done.
Okay, I know what your mouth is saying. So just mute and let's listen again. Mute.
Yeah, because you
garbage.
Bitch, I didn't edit it. I rewound it a little bit. Are you
of course
serious
you
right
did. Of course you
Christy,
did.
how
You
the fuck
were-
did she
I'm
edit it? How the
saying
fuck
I
did
was
she?
telling.
How did
Okay,
she
can I
edit
talk?
it? It's
No,
dual
you
video,
can't.
and the shit came straight out of your mouth in the video. You said it in the original video, girl. Not
Right.
nobody edited that shit.
Again,
Nobody.
Stop lying,
if a
Christy.
student had given me a baby, I
You
would
said
have
it, not
done the
us.
same thing that I did with the other kids. That's not the point.
She
The
talked
point
over it the last
is
time. That's
it
why
is
we ran over it,
clipped.
Dan.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a drug
You
addicted
don't hear me.
student that didn't
Nobody-
want help
So now the student was a drug addict. You never said
and
that.
didn't want to give me nothing to help her. I was gonna take her to a
She wouldn't give you
facility that
anything to help her. What do you mean?
take care of pregnant people to be off drugs, and she didn't want to be there. So I don't know what happened to her baby, and I don't know. She used drugs
so
of
full of shit.
This is
pregnancy.
like a fucking circle for nothing.
She's so full of shit.
She's fucking either full of shit or fucked up. One of the two. I don't know. But
Both.
can you just be quiet, Christy, so we can listen to it again? I'm restarting it over. Okay, you ready?
No,
No, we're
I'm
gonna listen to it
leave.
over because you're not gonna say that I edited
you
shit.
Can, you can still listen to it.
Right, and you're gonna
I'm
claim that I
leave
edited it,
because
and I didn't.
I'm never gonna win.
Okay,
I'm
you're
never
not
gonna
because you
win.
said it. You're right. You're not
And,
because you
and
said
again,
it. Own
I
it.
will repeat: if
Be
it
a
was
woman.
true,
Be
I
a
would be
woman.
excited to say
Be a
it
woman.
was true.
You would
I
be
would have
excited
been
to say that your
excited to
student
say-
gave you a baby?
Yes, Yes,
That's
to
how you
give
were
the
on this
baby a
panel. You
better
were
life.
excited to say it.
But
It was the
but
highlight of
it
your
did
life.
not happen. You're lying.
I am
It
not
did
lying.
not
I didn't say. Okay,
happen.
shut up so we can play it. Just be quiet, Christy.
I'm leaving. You can play it.
Bye.
student could
Bye.
have
Bye.
taken the baby to the
3, 2,
Let me rewind it a
1.
little
because
bit. A little bit more. You guys
and
ready?
4 of them are
Everybody get ready. Here it
legally
comes.
adopted now.
Oh,
And the girl too. I'm the godmother
good.
of both. Because here the like doing it legally,
Yep.
it's garbage. Like
Yeah.
my student could have taken the baby to the what's it called when you don't want a baby?
Like an orphanage.
My student could have taken the baby to the orphanage. Bitch, I didn't edit a fucking thing, okay? I did not edit anything. Those are your words, not mine. You want to sit up here and fucking argue semantics for what when you're wrong? You said it and you claim you didn't. Ridiculous.
Swear.
Christy, you need to do better. Do fucking better.
Like you hear her say it in the video out of her own mouth on the original video.
It's
Yep.
clear as day.
I don't have the editing skills to chop it up like she's acting like I did. That was a free-flowing conversation right there they're having. There's no fucking edit in that shit. If I had those editing skills, I sure in the hell wouldn't be right here and take 3 days to fucking edit some shit, okay? Right or wrong. Like, yeah. She can go fucking cry. Fuck her.
She realizes that you guys. She proved herself wrong on the video.
Right.
You know. So.
She
Just like the day
contradicted
she-
herself. She contradicted herself. She admitted that. And I mean, she just admitted that. She knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the worst thing about it is she's making it all way worse by continuing to talk about it and act like she didn't say it. And act like somebody's making it up on her. Like, why would I make this up on her? She has zero credibility with most people in this fucking community. Her and Scabby, both. Zero fucking credibility. It's
You know
wild.
she still wants to.
I know she is. Her and her little boyfriend, Jonathan Robbins, the fucking border stealing dude.
Fucking
Those
weirdo.
kids from the fucking border. And then
Fucking
acts
weirdo.
like he lied and gave me the wrong information to check it and see if it was true when he had me verify it. He acted like he gave me the wrong information. Why would you do that? That's a fucking lie too. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's wild.
It's all fucked up. It's
Yeah.
like, and it just creeps me out when Jules laughs like it's funny or
Right.
some shit.
It's weird. And then you gotta think about it. The emails that we've been getting as well on our server for our website. Like, I don't know these people. They're sending emails to Sammy and Tommy and fucking Tommy Boy and Haystack, everybody, Jeff. They're sending all these emails to people and they're sending them to me. Why? I didn't know why. You know what I meant? Like, and we didn't even see it for months later because we didn't pay attention to it. But the fact that she just acts like she didn't say this shit and I just randomly made it up. And I did not do this because I wanted to be mean either. I did this because she asked me to provide receipts. So there's your fucking receipts. You said the shit, bitch.
Jeff, check what private chat.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been taken care of.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyways, that's not even what we was up here about, Crusty. You just try to make yourself relevant everywhere you fucking go. You want the
Gremlin.
attention. Sorry, TC, to run you away. We didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to run TC off at all, ever.
I think I did it too.
No, he
Okay.
said he just had to step down.
Oh.
So it's all good. Gremlin, do you want to come up?
He won't come up because I'm up here and I doxed him once before on an accident and he still holds it against me.
Oh, shit. Nah, I don't think he would.
And I can play guitar better than him and I just started learning. Yeah, it's just crazy because I know all these alt accounts are coming from these people too. Like, I get sent shit all the time, like saying that I'm somebody else's alt account. I don't have any fucking alt accounts. I've got the panel therapist, which is a lot of panels need, not just y'all's, but everybody's panels need a therapist. So I got this one, and then my business one that we use. So you can say that I'm Joe or Edward something. I'm not. I seen that shit the other day too.
Or the bullshit where supposedly you smoke dope in front of your
Yeah, I
kid,
smoked
whatever.
dope in front of my fucking kid. Like, get out of here.
So
And
much bullshit.
If it were
Yeah.
benzos, Nonya, no one would care.
yeah, and I don't even like yeah, I don't even take that shit. None of it.
If it were benzos and you were showing everybody on camera, nobody would give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna. Can you pull that screen up that's down there? I just want to show
Yeah.
this one more time, just in case anybody's seen it, because we do have a valid order out for this right now. We need the wheelchair back for the community so we could use it to drag people with.
I could have used that
Please.
at the airport.
Absolutely, we need it back. All of it. And yeah. And I just want to say I've never, never wanted to be this mean, Kurt, but this is your fault. You asked for it. You and your bitch ass wife.
Nonya, you have been nothing but a beautiful human to me. And I just adore you and all the help that you have given and support you have given for PHI and FM and Blaze and Tommy. Like, you're there, girl. Don't worry about them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, seriously, I just adore you and I'm thankful
Same
for you.
here. I adore all of you guys and what you guys do. It's crazy to see these people coming after all of you, honestly. It's like you guys are nothing but fucking targets. And just like Blaze has been gone after tonight. Like, that shit makes me fucking sick. And it pisses me off because I'm with Blaze like every day. We are in Blaze and a couple others. We are around each other almost all day while I'm working. And I know that he don't do these things that this person just said that he did. And
I missed that part. I was catching up on
JD's
sleep.
calling CPS on Wolf because Wolf's such a bad dad, and they're coming after me and Telly and all this shit when we've done absolutely fucking nothing to them because they're saying that we have made fun of Nate Garage or something. I don't even know him. So, yeah. I tried to go over there, but he blocked me like a bitch would, so he can fucking eat a dick too, a bag of them.
How can they? I don't know why he's saying that if you don't even know who he is. That makes no sense.
I mean, he's just talking out the side of his head at this point. He said some pretty foul shit, so at the end of the day, he's a murderer, right? But cries over fucking words that are said on YouTube. Get out of here. That he didn't even listen to himself. He's taking the word of someone else that he don't even know. Going after catchers. Blaze has stayed out of all this shit. Blaze might come up on the panel and sit there, but he's probably talking to his wife or not even listening to us, He has nothing to do with it. He has not said anything about anybody.
No, yeah.
He's been worrying about life shit.
Exactly. He's never really got much into the drama that I know of at all. He just does his own thing. He's cool and chill.
Mm-hmm. And for him to be a target the past couple times is ridiculous. It's bullshit.
Yeah, you're right, Cat Eyes. I have that problem, just like you do.
Yeah, that's okay, though. I'm not mad about it, Sammy, at all. So, it's like the whole fucking hypocrisy shit. Oh, we can't do this to a woman, but we can do it to a man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, too.
Gabby would say, Cat Eyes, hush.
I've never done anything to Cat Eyes, but she hates me too now, so.
I never did anything to her either, but she sure as the fuck went behind my back and did some shit. She's shady too. Fuck you, Cat Eyes.
Yeah. I do want to say that also, I'm not scared of you, JD. If you think that you're somebody and you're going to do something, I'm not fucking scared of you. Don't speak my name again. I don't speak about you or anyone in your chat, and let alone Nate's Garage. And nobody is hurting him anymore than you are, because you're making him be your bitch and go and check this profile and that profile and this profile. I've not said a word about the dude. I don't know him to say anything about him. So put that in your pipe and fucking smoke it too.
What's up, Bobby Joe?
Hey, Bobby Joe.
You're breaking
Bobby
up.
Joe, you're cutting in and out, girl, but hi.
Mm-hmm. She was doing that earlier too. Must be Scabby hacking her again. Oh God.
It's either that or she dented her mind.
It's like every other word. We can hear you.
Hold on.
Scabby's hacking it again. Oh God, somebody clip it. Send it to Locke.
I think she said she's going to drop off and come back.
It might be an update too. Oh, JD's going to get me. I'm scared. Oh no.
Wonder if Cat Eyes got them tears dried up.
It's crazy how shit we get to hear it ourselves, and then
Then
told
we made it
how
up.
we make shit up. But we're the ones that actually have active listening skills and listen and don't just speak all the time.
It's repossession order. So the he got $4,000, but the wheelchair was
Right.
only two, right? So what did he
Right.
do with the other two? Is the
I don't
question.
know. He sure in the hell didn't get it made, that's for sure.
Gee, I don't know.
Probably mushrooms.
I got a
Or dope.
question. Can I change it up? I got a good question. Anybody see that amazing fucking catch the other day?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Heard you did one.
Mm-hmm.
Figure I'd
Heard.
change it up a little bit.
Oh yeah. I thought you
Wait,
did a damn good job.
Bobby Joe. Hold on. Wait, what
Who's
happened?
this?
Hold on 1 second, real quick. Oh shit!
PHI, you were one Spitfire. I'll tell you that during
Fuck
that
yeah.
catch. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Hold on,
Thanks,
Bobby
love.
Joe. Sorry. There
Heck
we
yeah,
go.
502 Mafia. Oh no.
Say something, Bobby Joe. Just static.
Yeah.
She dented her mic even more.
She did dent her mic. She's killing Telly for this tomorrow. I'll be right back.
Hey, OTR. Yeah, Bobby Joe, we can't hear you at all now. It's just I don't know what's
Static.
going on. Yeah.
Sounds like you're turning on one of those old TVs that have that static sound and then turn it off, turn it back on.
Anthony Cruz, yes, I did go into that knowing that he had been caught already. I was actually the one who decoyed him when he got caught the first time by Alex. So for me, when he reached back out to the exact same decoy and got a conversation talking about his girlfriend's two daughters and taking them out in the garage and what they would do together, I felt like he was my monster. Like I had to look him in his face at that point. So it only made sense that I go catch him myself.
You deserve to.
Yeah, that was a
For
badass
real.
catch.
It had me at the edge of
Thank
my
you,
seat,
T.
GD, and I was like, oh my god.
I wonder what's going on with Bobby Joe's mic.
I think it's just StreamYard. Or Scabby's hacking for real.
I'm proud
My phone was acting
of
hinky.
how everyone came together. I'm
Me
proud
too.
of how everyone came together, and it was just a beautiful moment, and all the support that everyone showed. If you're in here with me that day, thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the scariest moments of my life. But I would do it again, over and over and over.
Hell yeah. I had us scared too, and you did a damn good job. And it was really good to see everybody come together at the end of it. There was no bullshit in it while you were doing it. You know, nobody was getting timed out like that. Nobody was arguing and fighting. It was really good.
Sean,
was...
I got the address from the detective, because, man, Nonya.
Yeah, she's gonna do
A lot of shit happened, that has kind of slowed progress a little bit. I do have the address. I have to send the detective the phone. And we were going to try to take it back to him the next day because his shift was over when we showed up. So we were going to take it back the next day. But temperature there was like 104 degrees or something, 102.
Yeah, it was hot.
And the health issues that I have did not like that heat at all.
No.
So I contacted the detective, and he texted me his address to send the decoy phone back to. And as soon as I can pull myself together, like this was a long trip for me. I did get really sick while.
Oh shit, her stuff stopped. Did she drop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was roboting.
Yeah, I heard it. So, basically, whose fraudulent business? Green light.
Hold on.
You
There
take
she
a chill
comes
pill, bruh.
back.
Triggered
Oh,
for nothing.
all right. All right,
Scabby got
PHI, I
it.
can bring you up now. If you want to turn off
She's.
your camera. Oh, it is off. My bad. Okay.
Okay, sorry guys.
It's okay.
There you go. You
Um,
sound much better.
every time I have my phone plugged in, it gets hot and it starts doing that. Um, but I did get sick on my way back home. From the heat. I got some heat exhaustion. My health issues that I already have got real bad. I did end up in the ER. I spent the night there. Took a taxi back to the airport and waited all day yesterday to finally get back home. That guy triggered me last year in a real bad way from the things he was saying. And it was amazing. It was amazing to look him in his face and let him know that we know the piece of shit that he really is.
Yep.
And it took everything out of me, almost like I was fighting a monster, I guess you could say.
Yep.
And so with everything, kind of all piled on top of each other, it's exhausted me. But as soon as I
Not
get
to mention the
myself,
stress from this place, too, that everybody puts on her. Well,
Right.
some people, not y'all, but you know who.
as soon as I get myself pulled back together a little bit, I'm gonna get that decoy phone put in a box and sent to that detective, and we're gonna do everything that we can to make sure that something gets done. But I do appreciate all the love and support has been amazing. I just woke up and we're live, Jeff. I really even didn't know, what was going on. I just popped in, and all of a sudden there was Christy. So I figured I'd come up. I appreciate it. I really just.
Uh-oh. I think we lost you there. Is the whole stream locked up, or?
Sorry, I had to walk away. What'd you say? Can you hear me?
No, PHI, her audio went out again.
shit.
Bobby Joe, do you have your audio now, or?
Are they on Androids?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's acting all weird. Are you there, Bobby Joe?
Hey, Becky, glad you're here. So you get
Try
it.
turning the phone off and turning it back on. Usually it resets everything.
Yeah,
I don't know
sure
what's going
update's
on,
done.
guys. I'm sorry.
We're
Hey,
all cursed.
hey, Josh.
Josh, eat a dick.
When people started making comments about, I can't stand her voice. I hope this is her last catch. I can't stand her voice. All of y'all, I'm gonna stick around just for you.
Yeah. We like to hear her.
I'm gonna stick right around just for you, honey. Bless your little hearts.
I'm so happy that when that catch happened, as we were talking about earlier, I was genuinely worried, but I did know that Damone had his CC thing, whatever, and so that gave me a little bit of comfort. But I genuinely was concerned. But you handled it like a boss. And I was also concerned for you, Sammy Joe, because the heat and everything. But again, you handled it like a boss. So I have nothing but respect for y'all. I don't know.
Well, you really, when you've never been in that type of situation, you kind of don't know what to do. James did a great job of playing good cop, and trying to kind of keep him calm and whatnot. But I tell you, when we pulled up and he was sitting there in that truck, we weren't prepared for him to be sitting out there like that. So it was kind of hard to get the live going and stuff. And So when he turned around and ran back in that building and came back out, it was like, oh, like it just kind of took breath for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all I knew to do was to call it out loud. Like, are you really doing that right now?
Yeah, that was a good
And
idea.
he was a cocky bastard too.
He
Holy
was. He really
shit.
was.
Well, and it's weird to me. The detective is gonna look into a bunch of stuff because I mean, you guys seen when we did the live that the neighbors, had a whole thing about being an RSO living in that house. So
Right.
I don't know if it's him because I wasn't able to find anything like that on him, or maybe somebody with his mom or whatnot. But something has got to be done. Like,
Yeah, he claimed that he was hacked and all this other shit too, but then I think somebody, I'm not gonna name names, I think somebody with some credibility around here called him at the same time as you sitting there with him, and his phone, he even admitted,
now my
keep
phone's
blowing up my
again.
phone. Well, why is your phone blowing off if somebody hacked you, stupid? Come on.
Right. Hey, Bobby Joe, do we hear you now?
Bobby Joe is fuming right now. I know she is.
Bobby Joe.
And she's fuming right now. Jen A of Westboro Baptist Church. We already addressed JD calling CPS on people. He ain't doing shit. Fuck him. Ain't nobody scared of him.
It is okay sometimes to switch it up and talk about something that's more important.
Exactly.
I mean, because technically, and I mean, there's a lot of shit that does need to be addressed and does need to be called out, but it's, for me, 4 in the morning, and I just figured I would change the conversation a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think you did amazing. Bobby Joe is fuming right now. Haystack's gonna have another banger.
It's nicer to sometimes just be able to, make the conversation better.
Yeah.
Is that her breaking up or is that me?
No, PHI, you're roboting a little bit, and Bobby Joe, I don't hear anything at all coming from.
I don't either. Seems like right after StreamYard does an update, this shit starts messing up for people with Androids, honestly.
Yeah, last time it was iPhones.
Right. But I do have to jump down to, I didn't, yeah. I'm tired. See, look, she's gonna smash her phone. I knew she was pissed.
I want to hear what she has to say so bad, too.
Yeah. And I'm glad that Sammy's good. Everybody say a prayer for her and keep her healthy.
Absolutely.
It took a lot out of her. This is why our catchers and decoys and stuff need to be able to focus on what they're doing, Stop trying to take their focuses away from it because they need to be able to focus on what they're doing because it's so fucking dangerous what they do. So.
Yeah. That was probably one of the most dangerous catches I've seen.
And it's James's first catch, and so, luckily he's a lot calmer than a lot of us because, boy, that could have been real bad. So I'm glad he was there, and, we just got to keep in mind all of the catchers, whether you like them or not, they all need to stay focused, especially when they're out here doing these catches. They shouldn't have all this stuff going on in their head.
Exactly.
They should be able to relax. But I am going to jump down. Much love to everybody.
Okay.
Bobby Joe, I can't wait to hear you yell. You too, Jeff. Thank you. You guys have a great night. I'll be in chat.
All right. Take care.
Love you, Nonya.
Love you too, Sam Joe. You take care of yourself.
I am.
Rest.
Absolutely.
Stay hydrated.
Absolutely.
And Bobby Joe, I'm yelling for you in my Bobby Joe voice. Get an iPhone.
I mean, I love my iPhone, but for some reason, I'm having problems too. I don't know. It's weird.
You're roboting again. Man, I don't know what is going on tonight. First, I couldn't go live. It kept saying error, and then it kicked me out of my own studio, and I had to go back in. And it rebuffered, and then it finally went live, and now we're having issues. So I don't know what's going on. I would really like to hear about.
Is that any better?
Yeah. Seems like it.
I don't have Wi-Fi, Nonya.
Does Bobby Joe have an Android or an iPhone?
I think Android, maybe.
Oh, she's like, fuck this, I'll snap out. I gotta get back to work, but I talked to JD about you, Nonya, and Telly. I'll put it on the screen here. Alrighty. Sorry,
Bobby Joe,
Bobby, I don't
go
know.
into your settings and try turning it down. That's what I just did. Oh, damn.
Oh, I'm so upset right now. It is dissing me. What will I ever do? Shit.
I mean, it's not as though that's something new.
Right. He used to drag me, then when he was supposedly like, you know, a friend and a backup. I was gonna say this earlier, like you know, that last catch that I had, which is gosh, it's been since February, but I never thought I'd ever be like attacked or you know anything like that, you know, on a catch. And yeah, that dude just freaking just jumped up and I think he had like a vacuum or something in the kitchen. And when he because he didn't like push me real hard, but what happened was when he did, my right foot got caught on the vacuum and I slipped back and fell. The only thing I could think of was to keep the live, you know, the phone pointed at the entire time, which is what I did. But hold on real quick. All right, hopefully this will work. All right, what's up, Bobby Joe? Oh my goodness.
She's not muted on your side, is she?
No. I don't know what's going on. I mean, let me go to the settings.
I think it's StreamYard's messing up.
Yeah, let me go to her mic settings real quick. No, everything's fine. I don't understand.
Motherfucker! There you go, Bobby Joe.
Wait, it's checked on reduce mic background. Let me uncheck that just to see. Okay, try something, Bobby. Try to say something, Bobby Joe. Nothing. Echo cancellations on. I don't know.
I'm going to jump down, Jeff. Thank you for letting me come up. Maybe if there's nobody up here, maybe StreamYard will straighten up or something.
It might. I don't know. It's been acting funny. We'll see. I might end up having to shut this down a little. Wait, hold on. Was that you, Bobby Joe? Wait a minute. I hear something. Man, this is nuts. I don't know.
All right, Jeff. You have a good rest of your night, hon. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Take care of yourself, okay? And just
I
get
will.
some rest.
Definitely.
All right.
Good
Love
night.
you. Good night. All right. Bobby Joe, I feel so bad for you. I don't know what to say. I have no clue. Are you on an Android? I mean, I know I asked that earlier. Maybe you did answer. I just didn't see it. But I don't know if you're on an Android or an iPhone. I mean, Nonya was clear. I think Wolf was pretty clear. Of course, SammieJo had some off and on issues. But for some reason, we can't hear Bobby Joe at all. It's okay. Have a good night, y'all. Yeah, Android. Oh, I have an Android too, but I guess there's something going on with Android, so I don't know. Hold on real quick. The guy that tried to attack you, Jeff, only probably would. Oh yeah, he was just a little dude. I know you weren't too worried. No, I wasn't too worried about him. I have, you know, Mr. Smith and Mr. Weston with me all the time, and they're both 38, so I don't have to worry about things for the most part, you know. but it is what it is. It was what it was. But yeah, I mean, you just never know what you're going to expect. To be honest with you, you always you got to be prepared for whatever. It's like with but the the Sammy Joe and James. I that was pretty shocking. The dude, I didn't see everything because of the different lives. I had to keep clicking the different links to keep up with everything. But I wanted to ask Sammy Joe that when she was up here, but I just forgot to. But I don't know if he actually pulled it on her, James, or if he was just threatening to. I don't quite remember. Good night, Sammy Joe. Well, yeah, I'm probably going to be up all night, to be honest with you. I have severe insomnia, so that's why I went ahead and went live after Ryan was done with his stream. And then, of course, I got messages that a few people, that came up here wanted to discuss some things that I didn't see or anything or hear. And I want to provide a platform, so here I am. But if anybody else wants to come up, come on up. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I think they kind of said everything. So just let them talk. I did not see the stream. Apparently, I don't know what stream it was. I think they said it was one of JD's streams or something. I'm not sure, but apparently he said something. I wish JD would come up. He's welcome to come up on panel. The stream or the link is in the pinned description to give your side of what happened there. But in all honesty, JD, if you are watching, you can hit me up or whatever. But there's Nonya and Wolf are good people. So I don't know. Calling the cops or CPS or whatever it is, I don't think that's necessary at all. I know it's not necessary, but I don't know. I hope the stream is still up. If it is, I'll go back and watch it. But yeah, some people get a little wound up tight and whatnot and kind of lose their temper. I get it, but saying stuff like that, it's just not good. It's just, sometimes you just kind of have to hold in tempers and whatnot. So I completely understand why, Nonya and Wolf are upset. I'd be upset too, But Samantha P, are you still here? By chance, there's 65 lurkers. 65 people. Hold on real quick. Oh, okay. I got you. I just read the DM. I won't say who. I'm just saying, But yeah, I think I have. I'm not going to say the whole word. The person who just DM'd me. I think I have your second one modded. I could be wrong, but if you happen to come in here in that one, and you're not on, I will give you a wrench on that one. I do know that one. I mean, I know the other ones too. It's just I think I had either have or at least had that one modded at one time. Oh, I'm Bob Ross. That's the name of PC News. The name of their Ed stream. It says Bob Ross is live and way more entertaining than Jeff. Oh, okay. I thought he was calling me Bob Ross. I used to watch him when I was a kid. Bob Ross, the artist, the painter. What's up, Amateur Aquatic Addiction? How are you? Kane Corsa, do you want to come up? Keep me company? Anybody? Frog Air, why don't you? Yeah, I don't think you've been on a panel before, have you, Frogger? Or wait, Frogger, were you on? Who was it? You? Were you on Todd's panel last year at some point when he was trying to raise money as usual for something before we knew he was, kind of grifting a little bit there. I don't know if that was you or somebody else. And Jeff, yeah, it's been that long, hasn't it, King Course? Yeah, it's been about a year. Dead Pred, go to sleep. I wish I could. I have severe insomnia. But yeah, if nobody else is going to come up, I'll give it a few more minutes. I don't have a whole lot to say. It was kind of a requested live, and I was going to go live. I just didn't have a huge. Actually, there's a few things I do need to say. Actually, and I'll get to that in just a second. I'll probably end with that unless somebody comes up. But I was going to go live because I have insomnia and didn't really think of a lot to say. And then I got some DMs that people said they want, Nonya and whatnot. They needed a platform to talk. So it gave me a reason to go live. But I do want to mention this. I know they're probably not here. I'll admit my mistakes when I make a mistake. So I'm going to do that. They talked about it on one of their streams. It's a different community, but as most of you know, I don't know how long it's been now, maybe 2 months, maybe a little longer now. I relapsed on alcohol. Of course, that was the night I went on caps and FU'd everybody. So that happened. And then I thought, well, since I already, relapsed on alcohol, I might as well just get drunk again. So I don't know, it was like a week later and I went on another stream. So I'm in the process now of getting, back to not drinking, if you will, which is probably why I have really bad insomnia now, because, I was kind of hitting the bottle a little bit for a little while. And so there was, for those of you that were here, I had to erase the stream because I literally crossed an invisible line where I for instance, I'll wake up and don't know, like, what the hell happened. There's people that I called. I don't remember calling them. There's people I texted and said stupid things, and I don't even remember doing that. Apparently, I had set up a live for 4:27 a.m. I don't remember doing that either. I didn't go live, but it was set up. So yeah, I admit my wrongs, and I did text Nikki and apologize to her, and I explained everything. Or I just explained now that because I didn't drink for 6 years. I had maybe 3 drinks in 6 years. Like I had an eggnog on New Year's Eve, had a couple Coors Lights one time. That's it. So yeah, I just literally crossed an invisible line and don't remember. And even my ex-wife, she called me and I noticed I had called her and I called my daughter. I called a lot of people and had no idea what I talked to everybody about. And she called and she forgave me right away, which is, I was so thankful for that. And I told her how ashamed I was. I said, what did I actually say? And she told me, I didn't make much sense, obviously. But no, I did apologize and I want to do it again. So Nikki, Al, Wendy, if you are watching, I do apologize. But it was a mistake, and it's and I won't say who, but there's people that are here tonight that I talked to behind the scenes, that are helping me get through this. So if I ever feel like I need or I want to drink or something again, they've offered their help, or I can call them. And I really do appreciate that. So there's actually a few people. And so, yeah, that was the reason why I didn't. There was a couple times you probably didn't see me much on YouTube, not even in chats. I just had to take care of myself, and then I'd mess up again. But now I'm literally I'm trying to stay on the straight and narrow here because I don't want to go back to that lifestyle that I had years ago. So if you are a praying person or whatever, I would appreciate any prayers. And I do apologize. I'm not trying to justify anything, even though I don't remember. Um, and I went back to the live and I said some of the most stupidest shit. It's laughable, to be honest with you. A lot of it was, but there were some things, mainly it was done through text, just to be honest with you. And I was like, why did I even say that? Or like, it doesn't register. Like I wouldn't even it's something like I wouldn't even say to somebody. So it's like, it's crazy. I don't know why for some reason I said she was racist or something. No, she's not racist. Of course not. It's just that the invisible line, and I quoted this before, and yeah, I'm going back to the 80s, but Motley Crue even says to this day, like they say, if we had the internet, smartphones, all that stuff in the 80s and even the 90s, to be honest with you, the lifestyle that was going on in that scene, they'd probably be in prison or gone. Can you imagine? I mean, so yeah, we just got to be really careful for anybody that's struggling with that or whatever. I had no idea I set up alive. I had no idea. And that was a night I do remember. Was it that night? I don't know. No, it wasn't that night. It was a different night where I messed up, and that's when I challenged Ed to come up, and he said, "Not if you're drunk." So the next day, that's when I had that stream. I said I'm sober now, and he did come up, and we did have some agreements. And I think we were both as courteous as we could be to each other and everything. And I tried to keep my end of the bargain, on that. But yeah, I did want to publicly say that. So again, Nikki, Wendy, Al, I don't remember if there was anybody else involved in all of that on the internet, but yeah, I don't remember. I've been racking my brain since then, trying to remember something. Like, I mean, of course, I went back to the live and I watched it, and I was like, I don't remember anything. Like, I don't remember saying that, stupid little things I was saying. So yeah, I just want to say I do apologize, and I sincerely do cross an invisible line sometimes when I get trashed. So yeah, just being honest, not justifying it. It's just, it sucks. It's almost like getting a concussion. It's like when you wake up in the hospital and people say this is what happened, or and you don't know. You're like, how? I don't remember a thing. Like a car accident, it's happened before. You just don't remember a thing, and you rack your brain like, how do I not remember? That's what happened to me. It's happened a few times. So again, I apologize. So there it is. Grimman says, I'm the Colfax. Gotta love me. Do you know how many drunk texts? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta put this on the screen, King Corsa. Let's see. Do you know how many drunk texts I have sent to X? See? So you have that invisible line too, right? Well, check this out. I have to actually recant something I told somebody in private. So if they listen to this later on or listen to now, it's something I just remembered. I did have that invisible. I call it crossing the invisible line, because you think you're fine, you're feeling good, you're having a good time. But whatever the case is, you feel like. In fact, I didn't even feel like I was even hardly buzzed, to be honest with you. And next thing I know, I'm waking up, and the StreamYard's there, and I got all these messages and DMs and text messages that I sent out and phone calls that I called, and people tried to call me, and I'm like, what happened? The last thing I remember is we were having a good time. We were cool, calm, and collective, and then yeah. So I hate that. But yeah, before I quit drinking in 2017, I believe, is when it was at that time. there was two people that I worked with that I could not stand, and they were my bosses. And the ironic thing of it is the big boss back in the 90s, I was his boss. So we already had this kind of, we didn't like each other, if you will, type thing. But he was just a real prick. So he would like, when I wanted to work overtime and get extra hours, they would always beg me to work all this over every day, every night. It was just constant. And I would certain things, or some certain things I just didn't want to do. And then some things that I wanted, like for instance, I wanted to work the Def Leppard. They actually called me and they said, "Hey, you want to work there was a Slipknot concert, a Def Leppard concert, whatever. There's another event, a football game." But anyways, the ones that they would say, "Hey, can you work this?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll work this one. I want to see Def Leppard for free, right? Get paid for it." And then I would get a call back from them about an hour or two later saying no, that we couldn't work it because, I like Def Leppard or I like Slipknot. Hey, what's up, Tommy DTV? So yeah, they were just dicks. They were complete assholes. So a long story short is, when I'd cross the invisible line back then and I'd get really trashed or whatever, I'd wake up and I look at my phone and I'm like, oh my God, I called my two bosses. And I'm looking like at the time, like how long I supposedly talked to them or left a message or whatever. And one of them was like 7 minutes. The other one was like 15, 20 minutes. And by the way, to this day, I have no idea what I said. Not a clue. Not at all. And yeah, I had to face them, obviously. I was still working there at the time. So I had to face them and they just, they didn't say anything. So, but it's kind of freaky because you just don't remember. It's like, oh yeah, but yeah, I'm literally working on the, I'm not, thankfully I didn't get what you call, I guess, really dependent on it again, but I do have some, what do you call them? I wouldn't say shakes or anything like that, but more of a nervous type thing, I guess, kind of some anxiety. The biggest thing is probably insomnia, which I already have anyways. It just becomes a lot worse. So that's probably the biggest issue I'm dealing with right now. So yeah, I appreciate your prayers, thoughts, whatever you do. Yeah. So I think staying away from drama for a little while was good, which I did as much as I could. I know a lot of people, they would ask me to come up on panel or something, and yeah, I just sometimes I just couldn't. And still, even now, I don't. I think I'm starting to get a little better now, but also I've been dealing with this heat, and I've been doing some extra work on the side installing air conditionings since May now. And when you walk into a place that's just there's no air conditioning, it's 110 degrees outside, and it's like 120 inside, and the heat really messes with you. It messes with me, so that's not good either. But hey, we're cooling down. We're supposed to be down to 99 degrees today. So hey, 99 degrees. Finally, we're going to be out of the hundreds. 98 or 99 actually. That's what we're supposed to be at. And then we're supposed to start getting our well, we actually had our first little bit of rain, the first any kind of precipitation at all in 62 days. And that was, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Of course, here it'll hail or sleet or maybe a little bit of rain for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then it's done. But for us in the desert, that's something. So Jeff, you haven't been in any drama lately? No, not really. I don't think. Yeah, you're right, Sean. I don't think I've been in much drama. I don't think. I mean, if you call going up on caps and dealing with mail order bride drama, Tommy and I, along with Cap and even Constantine was dragged into that because of mail order bride, which I did not hear from the dude for months. And then all of a sudden I was getting this information and I was like, oh, okay. And then it was like, okay, and you can do this on my stream, whatever. And then it was, and I said, well, I need to get some kind of receipts first before I even like entertain this. And yeah, I did get a few, and I found out that the ones that Tommy got were the same ones that I got. And so I confirmed with Tommy that this was supposed to be real and according to what him and I had received. And then it was decided they were going to do it on Cap stream on a Saturday, which never really happened. They showed a few receipts, and so I was kind of thankful in a way. And there was a few things though I wanted to talk about if it was true. And like I said, we just haven't got the rest of the receipts yet, so I don't even think it's even true. But there's a few things I did want, and that's why I told him, I said, hey, there's a couple things I wanted to say for my stream to clear my name on a few things. So when he said that on caps, that's what that was about. But now I don't even know if I don't think it's even true. So but it is what it is. But we'll see. I mean, if he comes up with all the receipts, he says he has like 200 receipts. And I mean, if he comes out with those and has tangible evidence on his claims, okay, we'll talk about it more, but I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest with you. And I don't want to hate the guy. I don't. So mail order, if you're watching or listening, you watch this later. I don't hate. I mean, hate's a strong word. I try not to hate anybody. But I was just kind of, we were pretty pissed off that it was like he was trying to turn us against each other in a sense, is what it feels like. Hey, Southern Belle, how are you? Kane, I totally follow Kane here. I haven't been involved in a whole lot of communities lately just because all the stuff going on here. So sometimes I forget which community certain people are from. So you have to forgive me. It's been a while. Like I haven't been over to late night. Samantha P was here earlier too. And but last night, I don't know if anybody saw that. And I can't tell you the name of the channel. I honestly just don't. I don't know how to get to it. It's like this dude uses like his first name or something, even though it's not really his real first name. But I started out on Russ's channel and we were talking about the Beach Boys. Literally, we were just talking about music. We were talking about Santana, the Beach Boys, the Yardbirds, Led Zeppelin, whatever. We were just having a good stream. And Cool Boy is one of them who's a punk. And this other person. And then it ended up going on to another panel, and the owner of the stream just dropped down in the chat and they just started talking shit. So yeah, I was up almost all night last night. So yeah, that was drama. I will say that was pretty bad. They were just being stupid, trolling, being immature, and I was defending myself, and but I thought it was kind of fun though too. So but anyways. Well, I appreciate y'all coming. If nobody else wants to come up, I'm going to go ahead and just end the stream here. And I don't know, maybe watch a movie or something. Maybe I'll get tired and finally get some Z's or something. But I appreciate y'all being here. It's only, an hour? Yeah, only about an hour and a half. It's not too bad. So it didn't go too long. But I'm glad that I wish Bobby Joe's mic worked. That would have been better. Maybe next time. Also, there may be, and I can't get into details, but there may be a couple of streams that are going to come up on my channel in the next week or two. I offered to, let certain people use my platform, and I'll probably drop down to chat if it happens. I probably won't even be up here. There's going to be possibly. It's not been, set in stone yet. A couple people that want to talk one-on-one So that may happen. So if that does, you guys will see it probably within 24 hours or 12 hours. I'll probably set it up or whatever and give people time to, to prepare for it and whatnot. But until the final word, comes down, I don't know for sure yet. So we'll see. We shall see. I'm kind of here still. Nonya, you probably had the best sounding mic. There was no issues with your sound at all. I don't think Wolf even had any issues. PHI had a little bit. Poor Bobby Joe. And even Christy actually, I had to turn my volume down. It was so loud. I don't think she had any issues. So I don't know. But yeah, I found that Bobby Joe did say she did have an Android, by the way. So maybe it's something to do with the StreamYard and Androids or something. I don't know. But yeah, hold on. Because you're a Fed. You're a Fed, that's why. All right. Well, if nobody else wants to come up, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I appreciate y'all coming here. And Nonya, I actually, I'll get with you tomorrow. I have something I did find out something more. I'll DM you tomorrow, though, because I have to get everything put together or whatever, but I'll send it to you. I was going to do it earlier, but, there's a lot of stuff going on, so. All right, y'all have a good one. Thanks for coming by. If y'all want to chat for a few minutes, I'm not going to play any haystack music or anything. I'll pick something off the StreamYard shit. I'll let it play for a little bit if you guys want to chat for a little bit. All right, thanks for coming. Hasta la pasta. Let me go over here and let me see. What do you guys want? I don't know. StreamYard music sucks. I don't know why they don't add to the library. I have no idea why they won't add to it or change it around or something. It's just the same boring shit over and over and over. And it kind of gets old, but I'll pick something here. I don't know. I'll pick this. All right. Hasta la pasta. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate you. Thanks.